half an hour for one of these two teams to try and flip the script here in Dar es Salaam. By Angwema. Comes along. Struck on the edge of the area and cleared away by Basizukana. Angwema clutching his arm. He seems to be in a fair degree of agony here. Year-old who has Cafe Club's experience, played against Toliba for Red Star. He's up and running again though. Eighth different team that's Madagascar are facing an HN tournament in what is their eighth match at this tournament, in this particular competition. Crossing paths with the foe, fairly familiar to them in terms of continental qualifying. Qualifying for the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, these two sides drew 1-1 in Antananarivo. It's Ryan lifts it into the box and cushion towards goal. And a brilliant goal line clearance from Captain Basizukana. The liner looking to do what he did in World Cup qualifying back in March and score against the Central African Republic. And with Amimala seemingly beaten, Basizukana with a brilliant piece of defending as Nelson Ngaro comes onto the box. Started the previous game. Towards the back post by Patrick. They're claiming a corner, and they get the corner. Well, took it for Madagascar in the first half, and Basizokana in the second for the Central African Republic have both made blocks of shots that were en route to finding the back of the net. And the score miraculously remains level. That is absolutely brilliant from Basizokana. Madagascar get it clear. Cleverly done by Ryan. Rolled down the line for Lalana. Excellently won by Kisei. Diligent defensive work from Madagascar's now skipper, Tony. That's Furi Yangao. Earning his 33rd cap this evening. Debuted shortly after CAR's maiden under-20 AFCON appearance in 2021 with the senior team. Captured to Mamisoa. Now Luke. Patrick. Ryan, Lalana, Mamisoa. Nicola. Tony. I used to play for Black River in Mauritius. One just running away from Bono.
Kama ni kuenda kuna malaria na mtokano. Kama mimi.
Central African Republic have 3 AFCON qualifying wins against Madagascar. Qualifying for the 2017 tournament. They won 2-1 in Bangui after a 1-1 draw in Madagascar. Madagascar, she finished bottom of Group B with 3 points.
Kuna dem nimepanga na kula. Alikuwa anaishi kwa hii plot. Mama yake akaleta stepdad kwa nyumba. Unajua
Central African Republic was second behind DRC, who they met on the final match. They had a chance to overtake them.
Baba ndiye anabaki na msichana single. Baba anaanza kuambia msichana
DRC thrashed them 4-1 in Kinshasa though. And then in qualifying for the 2023 edition, Central African Republic won 3-0 in
kuingia kwa cheke kwa poko. Ningoje hapo nimekuja
na wenye viewers wanakuja wengi.
Antananarivo and 2-0 in Douala. Madagascar again finished bottom of that qualifying group. Central African Republic was third. 7 points. They're still in with a chance of qualifying for the final match today, but they lost 2-1 away to Ghana. Fairly similar circumstances, both those qualifying campaigns, as they prepare to deliver in this corner now through repelled by Nicola. Can't keep it alive. Pushing forward by Ngambai. Something may develop from this. Tony with the defensive work. Set all the way back to Basisokan. Bono. Ryan. Well, one by Yangao. Taken off the toes of Ngaro by
so anakuja na brada yake wanashinda kwangu mpaka bei mama atarudi food wanapika kwangu. Baadaye mamake mjana alimaliza kama
another sub, Patrick of Madagascar. Mamisoa. Nicola Patrick. Patrick down under the challenge. Zuma. Caressed in by Yangao. Way by Tony. Lalina. Steered forward but not accurately enough. Hoisted high by Abimala. Nicola lets it run. It's the fifth free kick that Nicola has won today. Far more than any other player. There's a handball in there. Wasn't an infringement from Lalina. Another one who was part of that side that won the 2023 Indian Ocean Games. Recently scored South Championships. 1-1 draw with Eswatini. From his forward drag to the ground. Quarter hour remaining. The Central African Republic will crash out of this competition if they can't find a winner here. Madagascar's hopes of reaching the knockouts will be dangling by a thread if they fail to get victory. Just the one goal for them so far, scored by Gregor about 10 minutes from the interval in their defeat to Tanzania in their previous outing, a game when they trailed by 2-0. Clement Mzize striking twice for the Taifa Stars. Oh, it's turned towards goal. There's still some defensive work needing to be done. And at the near post, players assembled to block out Ange Zumara's efforts. They've restarted play quickly here. Madagascar come away with it. Onside is Fino Hasina. He's isolated at the moment. And he's drilled that to the feet of Ryan, who can't control. Shorts tugged there was Lalana. Here's another look, Sumara. Countless opportunities over the course of this game. Madagascar making their fifth and final change. Luke departing the field. Tukiniana is on. Scored against Tanzania in the Kisafa Championships. And Shumar with 4 shots in this game now. He's hit the target for a second time. He's a real poacher because those have been the only 4 touches he's had in the box, says Ngwema. Still nursing that arm. Shoots to the edge of the field. So a man lights, a defender's free kick. And the goalkeeper quickly off his line to smother the danger. Tukiniana could have made an instant impact there. Appeared to be off balance. As he latched onto this one. Yeah, just went tumbling over. clear. It's a decent one, but Madagascar resets. Nicola. Here it is with Tuki. Terrific skill from Tungi. Can't slip the ball through to Kenyana. Now Central African Republic with an opportunity. Sumara. Yambai. Toldo claims and quickly looks to release the ball. Nicola. Fenocina in pursuit. Sokana there first. Excellent dribbling, and then can't lay off the ball. Not the best control from Dimitri Cogbeto. Had 4 shots without success against Mauritania, did Cogbeto. Kind of with another critical intervention. This is the 6th clearance he's made in this game. Only Tony has made more. Zongi is down. Celebrated his 20th birthday last month. The man who joined Iris Duan from, or in July last year. Sebastian Gato awarded with a motorbike for qualifying this team for the competition. The full senior team coach, former captain Enza Yamisi Iloj, is at the tournament, watching on, assessing things. There's a chance here for Madagascar, who finally find the back of the net. They've given themselves life in this tournament. The substitute comes good. Through on Tukinyana in the closing stages of the game. And there he was to pounce. Oniana started the previous match against Tanzania He started on match day 1 against Mauritania, but now, having got his chance off the bench, he makes the most of it. And Madagascar looking for a second here. Feno Hasina. A save from Abimala. Well, this will possibly have deflated Central African Republic. They need 2 goals to stay alive in this competition. Great footwork from Feno Hasina. The angle was closing with every player that he beats. Back to Abimala. Garo comes away with it. Ange Zumara making way here. Late on for Ronaldo Zé. Just turned 19 last month. Player who was featured in 2 under-20 AFCONs previously. Brian. Hold it forward. Knocked up towards Feno Hasina. One in the air by Miambai. Lengao. And will be a throw in favour of Central African Republic. They've taken it quickly, despite the fact that Yangao is really proficient with those long throws. Good fear for Lifov without Sidi Tubinda injured since the opening game. The man who scored a terrific equalising free kick against Burkina Faso hasn't been available since that match. Carved out plenty of opportunities this evening against Madagascar, just not nearly clinical enough in front of goal. Ryan Gets it across field for the goal scorer to Kenyan. One player waiting in the box. Basi Zohana cutting it out. That's a strong run from Nicola, who continues to go. Great ball in. How has he missed that chance to wrap it up? Inexplicably, Tukiniana has rolled it past the upright with the goal gaping. Onside, open net. And it's prompted that reaction from the usually very calm Romuald Rakotondrabe. And it's critical because a 2-goal lead for Madagascar, or a win by 2 goals, would have put them on +1 goal difference. Meaning that if there were to be a draw between Mauritania and Burkina Faso, they could potentially get away with drawing against Burkina Faso and still go through because of the tie-breaking criteria. It will all be level. Mauritania, Burkina Faso and themselves head-to-head would be level. The goal difference would be level, and goals scored in the head-to-head matches would come down to what kind of draw Mauritania and Burkina Faso would potentially get and what they would get against Burkina Faso. And if those were level, then it goes to goal difference in the group. So it's possible that it could have potentially progressed to that. And I think this in the
Kado mtu akiingia kwa matatu, mtu kwa mzee anaingia kaka ni basi, anaingia anasimama, anaona anaangalia atakaa wapi.
Context of wanting to wrap the game up, that's where the frustration came from. Now Ronaldo's hair has been freed. He's done some magic here. Forcing across. It's behind from Tony. Well, they have 3 minutes to see out, and the most anxious man on the field, as unlikely as it may seem right now, will be the man who has given them the lead. By Ngaro. The efforts into a thicket of bodies from the and hits in. There it is. Now they've wrapped it up. Alina, who scored against the Central African Republic in World Cup qualifying a few months back, has put that man at ease. The dream officially comes to an end for the Central African Republic. And Lalana, who has been excellent in both defense and attack today. Drills it into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper appeared to get a touch on that, but it was hit with such power by the young midfielder. So the Central African Republic will sign off on their maiden tournament with what will be officially a dead rubber against Tanzania on match day 5. That's this coming Saturday here at Benjamin Mkapa Stadium. Any hopes they had of emulating some of the great debutants of the past, which includes Madagascar at the previous edition in Algeria, dashed after match day 2 and officially put to rest here this evening. The final whistle sounds. Madagascar have labored to victory. Late goals from Tukiniana and Lalana put away the Central African Republic, who in truth, had they been just a little more clinical, could have taken the lead in this game, given the number of opportunities they had. But after 90 minutes and 29 total shots, it's 2-0 in favor of Madagascar.
Bet365's early payout offer is unrivaled. Just back the team to win. And if they go 2 goals up at any point in the game, your selection's the winner.
It's never ordinary at Bet365.
Imagine what you could be buying instead.